Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. It's so nice to be here with you again today. So today I'm going to be talking about an article that I saw that really concerned me because it's just not something that you want to see, but it's something that you expect. And they're saying that Meghan is not doing well. She feels bruised. She is at an all-time low. But there's always hope at the end of the day, and I'm going to give you some advice, and hopefully maybe Meghan could hear this advice, which we all know my channel has always been about ways to do things a little bit differently for Meghan. And I have heard a few things that have been out there around us YouTubers, and it doesn't hurt to put out some information that just might be able to be taken up as some good advice. But it is concerning, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's get into it. So remember to follow me on Facebook, because on Facebook I'm posting videos with my Mr. Otis here. Yes, Mr. Otis is being posted on my Facebook page, so follow me on Facebook, and also remember to like and comment. Okay, so what are we talking about today? Usually what I'm doing is I put the sources for the articles that I discuss on my channel in the description. So if you ever want to know, well, where did that come from and who said that and what's that all about, look for that information in the description. If it's not there, it's probably just because I forgot to do it, or it's me just giving my advice on just different things that I've seen out there in the news media that are probably so out there that everyone knows the article that I'm referencing. But sometimes you find things and it's not very widespread information. And this is, I believe, one of those articles. Now, they're saying that Harry and Meghan are just not in a good place right now. They're not doing well following the release of this Vanity Fair article. Now, the publication, we know, dropped its 8,000-word article and series of this explosive, unflattering allegations, made dozens of people have worked and lived with them alongside the couple and over many months. Now, the only other thing that I would have to interject about the Vanity Fair article, there was some perspective in that article that did try to put a slant on the negativity that was spoken about in that article. And that, to me, I believe came from the PR side of Harry and Meghan's people, or it came from a side of Harry and Meghan that is trying to look for the positive around everything that's going on with them, because it ended more of on a positive note for Harry and Meghan, considering what Meghan has gone through and what she could not do in comparison to what Princess Diana couldn't do. So it had a little bit of both of these kind of allegations and excuse for the things that you're hearing around in this article. But the things that were said around the bullying and working with staff was not good for Harry and Meghan. And I think there are these negative points in the article is what is not suiting well for Harry and Meghan. Now, they are saying that Harry and Meghan are believed to have been very upset and bruised by these allegations that have been coming out. It is my understanding that they are very upset over it. This is what Kenzie Schofield is saying, and that she is being told that things aren't good for them right now. Between Meghan's not showing, or Meghan's show now being postponed, which they have also heard that Netflix idea, just the idea that she has worked so hard to rebrand herself, and here comes a very respected publication reiterating some of the nastiest claims about her. And that's the thing. There's this constant, but remember when you did that, girl? And remember when you did this? It's like, yeah, these things don't go away because that's your character. We know the things that have happened, and Meghan, that's all she has to really look forward to moving forward in her life, is that these allegations going to constantly be regurgitated for people to get a comment from her about what other people are saying about her. She can't get rid of the bad PR because it's there. It's a part of who she is. No matter how much she wants to say, oh, I feel so hurt. I don't like it when people say these things. It's like, why are people so mean and nasty? You know, well, that's because you've done some nice things to your own family. And people want answers. They want a response. They don't want to hear how you feel. They want to know, why did you do it? Why? Tell us. Why did you do what you did to the queen in her twilight years? Like Meghan, the only way this woman can move forward and rebrand herself is if she atones for the bad that she has done. She has to do it. You can't walk around with stains on your butt and people need to know, well, did you see the stains on your butt? And you can't just keep going, well, shoot, I'm just going to keep walking like there ain't nothing there. No, you got to address it. You have to address the stains on your butt. I mean, I hate to be so graphic about it, but that's how in your face crazy nasty it is. It's like, oh my goodness. No. We're not talking about that. What about this? You see what I'm saying? So, girl, just stop and address it. That's the only way you can move on. And so then she goes on to say, so I think that they are bruised and that they're sitting back trying to figure out how to process going forward. You know, as we know from the article, Meghan was portrayed as a ruthless boss, with one staffer revealing that they had not believed previous bullying claims about her, but then quickly changed their mind after actually working with her. So it was like they heard things, they didn't want to believe it, and it's like they got the firsthand experience. Oh yeah, she is nasty. You know, so it was like in your face, the truth, because you experienced it firsthand. That's really not a good thing. Now, another ex-staffer compared Meghan to Mean Girl's teenager and described working on her Archetypes podcast as really, really awful and very painful. So you have to look at Meghan as someone who has done some things that have not gone over well with people, and people are just done with it. You can't try to make yourself look like a savior and a saint when you have got so much of a bad reputation. And then there's the talks of the post-divorce book that they say that Meghan had been shopping around. There was another source that also mentioned that Meghan and Harry know that they are tied together and that the value in being a couple is what people want to see, not them being separated, as I mentioned in my last video. Even if they wanted to split, they couldn't. And honestly, they are obsessed with each other. They are two just narcissists. Now, another insider familiar with this situation has said that the $20 million Penguin Random House deal that the two signed back in 2021, they had never heard anything about a divorce book. However, it does appear the highly published deal, which, as was also reported, was originally believed to include books on leadership and wellness. These seems to have quietly dissipated after Harry's best-selling book, Spare. So they're just saying that right now, Harry and Meghan are not doing well. It seems like everything has just been very negative around the couple, but things that they have done to be negative. And so we can understand that they don't have a chance really moving forward to have anything positive happen until they address the things that have gone on that people just are not feeling them for. And these are the things I think that are mostly Meghan's doing. She has to be the one to make amends. She has to clear up all the negativity that she has done herself before she can even move on being happy with herself. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like you can't move on trying to have a better life if you don't address the things that you have done and you need to atone for. More specifically, the things to your own family and to your husband's family. It's just what it is. It's just how it happens in life. Okay, so that's my advice. Make amends. Rebrand yourself to say, I need to do better. I've done things that were not okay. I understand why people are so negative towards me. And just come out and do it. Literally, like, that is the only way you can move forward and not feel bruised and upset about all the negativity that you're getting. You know, look, just my advice. It's difficult, but what is it that they always say? Usually, the most difficult thing to do is usually the right thing to do. And that's the only way Meghan can move forward in her feelings and what's happening to her, if she just makes what she has done in the past right. And I believe that is some good advice for her. With all the things I have said about this woman that have been on the negative end in terms of Meghan, it's because that's what she has done. She has done a lot of negative things, but that is my advice. All right, everyone. I will see you in the next one. Bye.